Greetings everyone, it's Michael Anastasiadis here from Bosanoff Mortgages, Mortgage Advisor. Making mortgages easy, that's what we're trying to do here guys. Coming to you live with the weekly mortgage and interest rate update. And the update is there's been no change to any of the fixed rates from any of the big banks so far today. And we're actually not expecting to see any major cuts to the fixed rates probably until next week at the earliest now, and that's even if we see any. So where we don't have any insider information, we're just waiting like everyone else to see what the banks are going to do with their fixed rates. So if you've got a loan that's coming up for refixing, just talk to us. Make sure you're talking to your advisor, your confidant, whoever's helping you, to make sure you're getting the right advice for your situation. And if you can, just sit tight and wait a little bit more to see what actually does happen with rates. But so far, no one's blinked on the fixed rates. So as soon as that happens, you guys will be one of the first to know. So if you're not already following me, make sure you are. Press that like button, press that follow button, so you can keep up to date with any updates. In terms of mortgages and what's been happening out there, we've had a few clients have offers accepted on properties. We've also had a few where the banks have pulled out saying the property's not acceptable. Either unconsented works or issues with the monolithic properties. So, you know, you've got to do your due diligence. I always say there's two parts of getting a mortgage. The first part is getting the bank to accept your application, so you're pre-approved. And then the other part is the bank accepting the property. It does feel like it's a very good time to buy in Wellington. Feels like prices are lower than what they have been for a while. Feels like the competition isn't there. With interest rates falling, it really is a good time to buy if you've got that job certainty and we can get you pre-approved. So if that sounds like you, definitely get in touch. I do think over the next few weeks it's going to be a bit quiet. And it should give the banks a chance to catch up because their time frames are horrendous at the moment. They're taking forever just to even get to new applications, and that's across the board. And the reason I hope it improves over the next 2 weeks is we've got school holidays, we've got Easter, and we've got Anzac Day all happening over the next 2 weeks, which means I'm not expecting to see many new listings coming onto the market during this time frame because a lot of people are going to be away. And you don't want to sell your property when no one's looking at it. You're not going to get the eyeballs or attention. So I think after Anzac weekend, we'll see the next lot of listings hit the market. So if you've been waiting to see new listings and you've been wondering why they're not coming on, there's your answer. School holidays, Easter and Anzac Day all happening within a few weeks. And I've got one of my own staff, they're taking the days off between Easter Monday and Anzac Day, taking those 3 days off to give them a 10-day straight holiday. So I'm sure there's a lot of Kiwis doing the same thing. So yeah, I expect it to be hit the ground running like it does after that Anzac weekend. And you know, it'll be usually it's the quiet slog during the next few months as we head into winter. Those listings tend to dry up. But if you're pre-approved, it's a very good time to buy because you'll have less competition out there, and when those properties come up, you'll be in a position to pounce. Anyway guys, I'm going to sign off. Like I said, please press that like button, follow me, and we'll be in touch. As soon as I hear there's a movement on those fixed rates, I'll be doing a live video. In the meantime, ka kite, God bless, and we'll be in touch soon. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.